I'm Regan.
I'm Maggie.
I'm Kate.
We're a Jeep family, and today we're traveling to the Boston Duck Tours in Boston, Massachusetts.
The Duck Tours is aboard an official World War II amphibious landing vehicle, which means it can go on land and in water. But I didn't think they were pink.
We caught our duck tour outside of the Boston Museum of Science.
Our conductor was Major Tom Foolery, and he knew his stuff.
Tell you who a big fan of the duck was, a guy named General George S. Patton.
Major Tom pointed out all the Boston city landmarks.
By the way, this to the left is the Boston Public Garden, oldest botanical garden in America. Declaration of Independence was right to the people of Boston. Was from that balcony, July 18th, 1776. At the top of the hill is a big gold dome. That's the new State House of Massachusetts.
And he knew funny things too, like the people who use running shoes for planters in honor of the Boston Marathon.
He had old pictures of what Boston used to look like.
It is called the Goal. There it is. If you don't know the story, that is Bobby Orr moments after scoring the winning goal at the Stanley Cup Finals 1970.
We got to try some Necco wafers.
When Valentine's Day comes, they have those candy sweethearts, little sayings on them. Necco makes those.
The duck took us all over the city.
Finally, we got to hit the water. It was cool to just drive right in and take off.
Here's how we do it. Engage your propeller thusly, drop it low, and for years people have complained that Boston Duck Tours is nothing like Disneyland. I have fixed that problem.
Yo ho, a pirate's life for me. We pillage, we plunder, we rifle and loot. Drink up, me hearties, yo ho. We kidnap and ravage and don't give a hoot. Drink up, me hearties, yo ho.
We each got a turn to drive the duck in the Charles River.
Now go left. There you go. This is the first team ever to win a World Series. That's Boston Americans, and that is 1903. They play a place called the Huntington Avenue Grounds. I've hit the four-wheel drive button. When we get to the ramp, front tires pull, back tires push. We drive away. Here is the bump. Up, 2, and 4, and 6 tires out. Disengage four-wheel drive, disengage the prop, go into regular drive, a couple things to pop up. We're back at the museum. They never see it, they're always focused on time. Oh yeah. Well, the college is good job,
What do you like about your job?
Taking people like you around the city and helping you have a good time.
How did you learn so much about Boston?
Every year I read 3 books on Boston. And when I started this job, I read 10 books on Boston. So every year I try and learn something else.
Do you like driving on land or in the water better?
I like the land better. There's more history on the land, but the water's fun because I get to watch you guys drive the duck. My favorite part of the tour, I like the Old North Church. That's my favorite part of the tour. I love looking up at the Old North Church, thinking about Paul Revere. Bruce Springsteen took my tour. Clint Eastwood took my tour. I think Clint Eastwood was the biggest deal ever.
From the Boston Duck Tours in Boston, Massachusetts, this is how a Jeep family travels. Ride